Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday. I already took my hair down. We was late, and my dad was teaching Bible class, so they just went in. I already, of course, took my hair down, but I didn't put my my Skin So Soft on yet because the residue, like, I didn't, we got something to eat, so I didn't want that on my hands. But anyway, oh my goodness, I've finally got a chance to really look up some more other low-income apartments. The biggest thing that I noticed that I didn't realize before was that we have, well, there are two categories. There's low-income apartments and there's income-based apartments, and I wanted income-based. I forgot how I found that out. I think, see, now my nose is itching. I asked an apartment and they said, no, we're low income. We're already low income and we go by a flat low income fee. And I said, well, do you work with people? Do you go any lower? And they were like, oh no, we're not income based. So I think that's how I found. I said, oh, I didn't realize, I have been calling people and I didn't realize that. So I started calling around asking for income based. Oh man. You talking about was struggling? I mean, oh my goodness, something is tickling my nose. It's really annoying. The income based, that is what I've been running into. Those are the ones that are 3 and 5 years long. Now, I put up a video because I was so excited to finally get on the public housing list, and then I've been calling. Oh my goodness, I just can't stand it when you call people and you get somebody different on the phone every time. So the first time I talked to somebody, she's like, oh, if this didn't happen and we didn't get your application, so I did it again. And then I called another girl. She was like, well, try not to put your application in too many times. And I said, well, that's why I'm calling again, because the first time I didn't, the other girl, she had sort of an accent. And she had an accent and she had an attitude. So I wasn't really sure. So she said, we have your application and you just have to wait 30 to 45 days for a letter. And, I should be getting an email. Now, I still didn't get an email. The first guy I talked to was actually, before the girls, was much nicer. Because he said, he was telling me what was going to happen, that they allow dogs, and, about the ready pool and the lottery system, whoever gets their money in first gets the apartment, which I hate. So I could never get him back on the phone. Literally every time I called, I got someone different. So that's 3 times. And I called back again and I got some other girl. And this was after the 45 days. I called back again and I got a different girl. And she was like, oh, and you have to wait about, I said, because I still don't have an email or anything. She's like, oh, well, you have to wait at least 30 to 40 weeks. And I was like, weeks? I was told days. And she's like, yeah. She was like, and, just definitely check in the mail and wait for your letter. She's like, and a little word of advice, do not miss those letters. And I was just like, yeah, I'd be kidding me. And I asked her how long the waiting list was, and she was like, I'm not sure. She's like, they just opened up it. I can't really tell you. It could be 6 months. It could be a year. And I'm just like, and it really upset me. I was just like, oh, I didn't want to cry, but I cried a little bit because I don't know. I just got so excited. But anyway, so I started calling around. I started looking around, I think, for other ones that were opening. They did have some more to open up, but one of them was a senior living place, and another one was in a area that I definitely do not like. So I was looking into, I was like, all right, I'm gonna look for low income apartments. So I found one that is in a location I actually did want to go to. And it's a great location. it's right by the shopping centers, lots of eatery places, Walmart, Publix, everything. But they're super expensive. They're the 2-bedroom is the only one that he will have available in October. And it's $886. I was like, that is not low income. I didn't say that to him. I was just like, oh, well, how much is the 1-bedroom? He was like, that one's $752, but our wait list is closed for that one. I was just like, shh. He was nice about it. He was really nice. And I was like, oh, and then he was like, it is an $85 application fee and a $200 deposit down on the apartment. This is a gated community with your own fitness center, and it comes with the washer and dryer, laundry room. Wait, you have your own laundry room with your washer and dryer, own alarm system, and he said one more thing. Oh, and water is included. And I was like, whoa, okay. Now, that was a lot. Personally, I mean, and that's basically what that extra $200 that you're paying for, because $800 is not low income. $880, anything over $850 is not low income. Come on. I know it's a 2-bedroom, but these 1-bedrooms around here are going for $950. And once you get up to 2, they're like $1,100. But they're going for like $950 to $1,000 for a 1-bedroom. So for you to be that close to $900, I was like, that's not really low income. And I asked him, so I was a little bummed out, but I was like, I can kind of do that. I called back, like literally at 6 when they were about to close, and I was like, hey, do you guys work with people with their income, and like with someone who has a lower income or is more income based? And he was like, we do, but that wait list is closed as well. And I was just like, oh my goodness. So excuse me. So I was, and this community is right next door to where somebody I know used to stay, and I love it over there. If I want to get out and go walk my dogs, like I can do that. It's a gated community. Like one time I was on the bus and we tried to go in there and pick somebody up, and the bus could not get in, and we had to turn around and sit in front of the gate. I was like, I love that. So, and they do allow dogs. So I was just like, I love this. So, there's that one, and there's another one. Now this other one has been around for a long time. I know people who have stayed there. My sister used to stay here, right? And I was like, Tina, Mom said that somebody tried to break in when y'all staying there. She's like, oh yeah. I was like, what do you mean, yeah? She was like, oh, well, it was just the one time. Girl, I was like, well, how did you like? She's like, oh, I love them. And I remember going into the apartments. They were the only ones that stayed there. Somebody else we knew stayed there, and they have really nice apartments. I just do not like the area. It's a gated community, but the gate's broken. Like the gate always breaks. The gate's been broken now since before I lost my eyesight, which is back in 2013. It's been broken since like 2012. So, I have to actually call this apartment complex back. They don't have any openings yet. I think when I called, he said we would take your information and let you know when one is open. Their 2 bedrooms going for $750. That says a lot. It's not gated. I don't particularly like the community, but they do have their own clubhouse. I probably wouldn't use this pool. We rode by there today, and I was like, I can kind of see myself walking outside and not walking in the community, but like walking outside of it, because that part is next to like a, almost like a government public building. And they know me. So, they provide me with help. So, I'm like, I wouldn't mind that. But I'm really on the fence about it. And I was telling my mom, I was like, man, like that'll save me a whole $150 almost. Is it $150? $886 versus if it's $750 on the website, actually it says $734, but I'm just rounding it up just in case. But if it's $750 versus $850, that's $100. But it's $886. If it's $886 and $734, it would be a whole $150 difference. And I don't know, I'm gonna be staying by myself. I'm not just gonna be, now I'm gonna have rent, and I'm gonna have, I think their water's included too, so I'll have rent and I'll have electric and probably Wi-Fi, my phone bill. And I've been calculating a lot of that, and I'm like, man, like I save a whole $200 almost if I go to this other place. My mom was like, but you don't like it over there. And I'm like, I know, I really want the gated community. And it comes with its own freaking alarm system. Like, I'm probably going to have to pay for that a month. But, I'm really on the fence about where I want to go. I am going to call more people tomorrow. There's the gated community that is that is so high. It does have another community closer to where I work and where I go to school. So I'm going to see if I can call that when I left a message. They want to answer their phone. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. And there's one more, but I don't know where this other one is. So I want to, and then I'm going to call back the lower income apartments the actual low income apartments that I'm not sure is where I want to go. I mean, I do, but I really like the other area. But I mean, I'm more of an income based. I'm not so much a low income. And that's a huge thing. It really is, because I don't want to go when I think about it, mainly I think about, okay, my dogs have to get their shots again in August. That's next month. One is getting her shots now, tomorrow actually, when I go back to work. I'm taking her with me to get her shots. And you know, Christmas is coming up, stuff like that. You know, if I'm able to get an apartment, you know, there's going to be the factor of trying to save money so that I can actually, like, buy everybody stuff and be able to really, you know, just, I don't know, I think about that, you know, I think about actually being able to put things in my apartment and, you know, not pay my rent and still be like, oh, you know, this is all I have left, just because I like where just because, not that I like where I am, but just because, like, I want to be at a certain spot, you know, but, like, safety is a huge thing for me, you know. I think one of them is a huge dog deal. I don't know if it's, a max of 2 dogs, but I think one of them is, and I feel like that's going to be the deal breaker. Like, I want another dog, so. I'm still making up my mind. I still have to call back people. This could not be the worst time. It is. To even look for an apartment, because literally in 1 week, today is Sunday. Next Sunday, we'll be on the plane to the Grand Canyon. And this is saved up money. I don't really have the money to drop $300 down on a apartment. And I canceled my dentist appointment. I have to have a root canal or whatever. Oh, I got so much to do, and it's like, on top of that, now I'm gonna have to do deposits, and I don't have the money for it. And if I don't jump on it now, these apartments are gonna be gone, and I'll be waiting another year, and it's just, oh my goodness, it's so nerve-wracking. Like, it really, really, truly is. So hopefully after I call tomorrow, I'll have more of a peace of mind about everybody. I'm gonna have to get up early and do it because I have to go to work. I usually get up around like 9 or 10 and walk my dogs. Come back, I shower, and I kind of rest. And then, like, the bus literally picks me up, like, in a couple hours to go to work. And I don't like doing anything in that middle of that rest time. So it's gonna be a huge thing for me to actually get up and, do something. So, but I am gonna do it because I do want to get on it. I do want to see. Oh, I can't. I mean, this is like literally the worst time. If we weren't going on vacation, it wouldn't have been bad. But, you know, we are, and I want to contribute to the family vacation. So, okay, you guys, I'm gonna go. Probably update after tomorrow, just to, you know, so y'all know what's going on. McDonald's. I really want to get in a place of my own, though. And there's some other apartments, I don't know if they're available or not, but these low-income apartments actually they're the only ones that have screened-in balconies. And it's right down from a place that I really want to go, and, like, I can go every day, literally, and just walk around and volunteer. So, that is a huge deal, but I don't think they actually have any openings, but I'm going to check anyway. Last time I checked, their waitlist was 5 years long, and it was closed. So, I'm still going to check. And we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. Hopefully, whatever I decide, I will be happy. And it won't be something that is going to break my makeshift wallet. And I say makeshift because I ain't really got no money. I got money, but, you know, I don't want to make it so that I'm struggling and literally living from paycheck to paycheck. And I think that is the hugest deal, you know. You know, the Lord is giving me opportunities right now, and he's giving me choices. Do you want to go over here where you think you're going to be safe, but you know you like the location and I can change up a lot about my life, but I'm probably not going to have enough money to be happy? Or do you want to go where, you know, you feel like you're safe, but, you know, you're gonna have enough money to sustain yourself, and that is a huge thing. Oh, that's a huge thing. So, I'm gonna go, you guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry this video's so long. I intended it to be like a 5, maybe 10-minute video. It never happens with me. Okay, see you guys next time. Bye.